And this week's live studio interview features a homeboy on the rise from Word is Bond Records in Casa Grande, Arizona, Big Gordy, right here in the Kxci studios right now. What's up, G? How you doing?
Hey, how's it going, man? It's good to be here.
Thank you very much for coming over here and representing for yourself and for everything that you've been, working on. You and the homie as well.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man. It's an honor to come out here and chill with you.
Representing CG, right?
Oh yeah, all day, man.
Casa Grande, Arizona.
The other 520.
Yup. Introduce yourself to all the listeners out there who don't know who you are, man.
My name is Big Gordy. I'm 21 years young, straight from the southwest of Arizona, out in Casa Grande. And I'm on the hip hop scene, man, and I'm here to stay.
And the last song that I played was your song, Shout Outs. That's a cool song, man. You're naming some of the legends out there.
Yeah, that song, we were supposed to do a collaboration with a guy named Theo out in Casa Grande too. And he came up with the idea. So many people sampled that beat that we should, and I thought, why not just honor all the hip hop legends instead of just the people who sampled that beat. And
give us a brief history of your of yourself and the hip hop career that you're climbing up the ladder on.
Yeah, I started writing when I was probably 11, and then I didn't take it serious. I'm taking it real serious. Last year we started doing shows out in Phoenix, out in Tucson, so we're hitting it full force. But before that, I was doing shows in high school, talent shows, that kind of thing. So we got a plan and we're gonna push, and then see where it takes us.
You don't want to get on the mic, man?
Nah, I gotta wash my mouth, man.
It's all good. It's all good. I know he's a big part of your career.
Yeah, this right here, this is my boy, Short Manny. He's my producer. Makes most of my beats, engineer. Everything gets me my manager, gets me the shows, got me this interview. He's the man behind it all. He's real hip hop. He's about it too, and came to bring it.
And we were talking about earlier, you've been traveling a lot, to all these different venues out in Arizona. Tell us a little bit about that, man. And where have you been? Where are you going to go? And what have you experienced?
Yeah, the first show we did was out in Mesa. It was at a thing called the Hootie Awards that Big Boogie throws out in Phoenix. We mostly just go up there. We've been to a couple bars, Dirty Diablo, Club Patron. We've been here at Club 4th Ave. We're just getting wherever we can get in. We're getting out here. We're gonna push. The plan is to expand as far as we could possibly reach.
Yeah. Right now we're just building on the fan base.
Yeah, and it's fun, man. It's fun going to shows. I pick up a fan every time. There's someone that's really into hip hop at every show, but not every show is a completely hip hop event. It's more.
And how old are you, man?
I'm 21.
Oh yeah. You look real young, man. I was like,
yeah.
You're barely starting, man. So you got a whole, a lot of time to go, and that's real cool, man. That you started off on the right steps,
Yeah, hip hop, man. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you've met a lot of different rappers out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent everywhere. And I appreciate everybody who showed me love. Like I didn't know what to expect coming out here doing this, and it's way better than I would have expected. You know what I mean? I love it.
And talk about some of your projects that you've been working on. What you got coming up for the rest of this year in 2016.
Yeah, we got another album coming up. We'll probably release that one on New Year's. Maybe have something big for that. We're not. The title might be AZ Living. It might be.
Yeah, we're on a toss up right now.
Yeah, we don't want to rush it. The last one we kind of rushed a little, but this one we figured each other out. We know how to work with each other, and this one's beautiful.
This album basically like real hip hop, not that copy and paste you see a lot on the stereo nowadays. You know what I mean? Everybody's trying to do the same thing with the same. How would you say it? The same auto tune, the same beats, the same style.
Yeah.
Even in the Arizona hip hop scene, I see a lot of copycatters.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
You guys are keeping it cool, true.
Yeah. I mean, I got no beef with anybody. No disrespects, but I'm gonna do what I know. What hip hop is. You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of people. The only problem I have is when they call it hip hop. And it's not hip hop, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta know hip hop. The 5 elements. If you ask someone what the 5 elements are, and they don't know it, I don't think they should be
Yeah.
calling themselves hip hop like that. I mean, you're never too young to learn. I mean, too old to learn. You know, I'm barely getting into my Big Daddy Kane's, and I'm taking it away. Fat Boys I'm starting to get into. I'm trying to do all the history I can right now.
Mm-hmm. It's very important, man. So that way you can, you know, move on without, you know, not having any experience or knowing the history of it. That's what I try to do too, man. Because there's a lot of hip hop I haven't heard, but I'm still trying to learn my history.
Yeah, and every time I've seen them, you know, they're just as like, I understand why they're such legends, because you hear them and it's like, damn.
You gotta respect the legend to be a legend, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta have a story to tell in the music.
Yeah.
Just can't be about cars and chains.
Same old.
Same old.
Most of that stuff is leased anyways, right?
True that. Man.
Yeah. Share some of your links, man, where we can find your music.
Oh yeah. We got the fan pages on Facebook, facebook.com/official Gordy, in all caps. That's my fan page. And then on my page there's links to the label page. And then YouTube, I'm on www.youtube.com/Juggalo Gordy, capital J, capital G. You know, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all at official Gordy.
And where'd you get your name, Big Gordy?
Big Gordy. Well, I mean, I started out with a lot of different names.
Mm-hmm.
The first name I had was the first name I had was unknown or something. You know what I mean? It was just young. That was a long time unknown. Then I switched to Gat, which is my initials spelled backwards. I always thought that was tight. Then I was like, nah, because I don't really carry a gun or nothing, so I'm gonna change that. So I changed it to Tommy G. And then one of my cousins was like, why don't you just use Gordy? This is my nickname. No one calls me by my real name in my family. It's always Gordy. And I thought about it. I was like, yeah, family, you know what I mean? So I thought, you know, yeah, Gordy. And then Short actually came up with Big. He put it in one of the posters or something we did. And I was like, you know what? I like Big. Big L, Biggie. You know what I mean? That's I was to take it back, you know, Big Gordy.
And I understand that, you know, when you met Manuel, my bad if I called you that.
That's fine.
That's pretty much when you started taking it a little bit more serious.
Yeah. Because I had. I'm not gonna, you know, bragging, but I feel like I had this. My skills were kind of built up by the time I reached Emmanuel, and I mean, I was in it. I was ready to do something, and he was ready to do something.
And you make beats, right?
Yeah, I make beats, engineer.
How many years?
All that good stuff. Professionally, a year. And before that, I was dibbling dabbling for about 2 years. Just getting to know the Pro Tool system. Other than that, you know what I mean? Once, if you're a fan of music and you know what you want, it's gonna come out.
Naturally, right?
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
For some reason, all my beats come out to be 90s style, so.
Yeah, and that goes with him because
exactly.
That, right? That's good though.
Yeah, we found each other. Good combination.
12:33 a.m. Send some shout outs, man, and once again share all you guys' links so people can get the information. Right now we're gonna get into your track, AZ Living.
Yeah, this right here.
This is off the new album, AZ Living, to be continued, kind of, sort of.
Yeah. Shouts out to my little sister, man. I told her I'd shout her out. Ariana Garcia, and then my other sister, Brianna. Both twins, you know, my mom's, my family.
I give a shout out to my wife, Amanda, and Leo Hernandez, Christian Lee, Giovanni Sosa, and who else?
Jesus Salcido.
You know, and they had a big part of the project as well.
Yeah.
And of course, everybody in Casa Grande.
Oh man, shout outs to everybody here in Tucson, out Casa Grande, out Phoenix, Flagstaff.
Shout outs to you for having us here tonight.
Shout outs to you, man.
And don't forget the people on lockdown, man. Send them a shout out.
Shout outs to
all the Pinal counties and all the Pitos out there. You know what I mean?
County,
all my relatives locked down. Shout outs to you guys. I know a lot of them are in there.
I've been out.
All his relatives.
I've been out 5 years, so you know what I mean. Get something positive going on when you get out and hope for the best.
Yes. 12:35 a.m. Let's get back to the jams. The Big Gordy, AZ Living, 91.3 FM, Tucson. Real people, real radio.
Yeah.
In the place where it doesn't snow, keep a swisher road in the brew coat. Pros know. This is where I be. Where we kick it in the heat, bang beats. up deep, AZ, waking up in the AM, right?